episode of SeeYou Weekly. I'm Mariah Ashley, back down like SmackDown, and I've got my lovely panelists here with me. You guys introduce yourselves.
Joe Moyles. You can follow me, my Facebook page, Joe Moyles, or my YouTube page called Joe Moyles also.
I'm Rachel Lenoci. You can follow me on Twitter at Lenoci, Lenoch.
And I'm Amelia Mugavero, and you can follow me on Twitter at UIUC Twirler or Amelia Mugavero.
All right, well, let's start this off on a good note because this weather that we have been getting has been amazing. I'm so happy that the snow is almost gone. I know you guys are too. I'm tired of seeing these icebergs just in the middle of the street. It's really irritating for me personally. But you guys, what do you guys think about the weather? We got spring break coming up.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Well, to expand on your icebergs, now there's mud, and that's really nasty. So I'm just waiting for it to finally stop kind of drizzling and melting, and then it's dry, and then it's pretty.
It's still a little icy, though. There's secret little ice spots sometimes. You'll slip on them, and you'll be like, I thought it was springtime all of a sudden, and you just slip on the ground on ice that nobody could see.
Yeah.
That's bad.
That's sad.
It is.
The spring break needs to come fast.
Yes.
Excited for that. Warm weather, not here.
Yeah.
Tanning.
Okay.
Sun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't beat that.
Right. Well, let's talk about something a little bit more serious. So everybody's been seeing the video in the news with SAE, which is a frat at the University of Oklahoma. And this viral video went around of them chanting this very racist song, and they were tying it to their fraternity. And, we've talked about frats a lot on the show, but I don't think we've ever had a story that was as, direct and just blatant like this, So, give us a couple of updates. I know they've been cracking down on these guys for this stuff.
Yeah, so they pried their letters off of their house, and so everybody had to be, out of the house by midnight. And so everyone's gone. They're officially off campus, and SAE Nationals, totally supports it. So I think it's crazy.
Well, I think it's a good example of how fast a university needs to act on things like this. They acted very, very fast. They showed no mercy to this fraternity, and it was a matter of they had to expel 2 students who were the leaders, and that's just symbolic of, this is not okay. And they're not tolerating that behavior. They're saying it's not associated with the university. It's not associated with other chapters of SAE. We have SAE at Illinois, but, I know several guys that are like, we're ashamed of that behavior there, but that in no way reflects our views as well.
Right. Yeah.
The football team at that school, they supported taking care of these people and just putting them where they need to be. I don't know how a bunch of boneheads do that. How do you record something like that and expect to not get in trouble for it? I don't really know the thought process behind that. Are you just like, this is cool or something?
I was wondering, exactly who was the person that did record everything? Was that also a member of SAE or
probably somebody who was a member and wasn't okay with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, or they were with a sorority, and now I guess they're looking for the sorority members who were a part of it. So maybe it was someone in that who recorded it.
Yeah.
Probably just someone who didn't think it was acceptable.
Right. I definitely can appreciate the university acting as fast as they did with the matter. It got really serious really quick, and they were really efficient on nipping it in the bud. So that's always nice to see,
Yeah.
Well, in lighter news, there's talk of a Mean Moms, which is basically a play on the original Mean Girls, and it's definitely going to have Jennifer Aniston in it. But people were wanting to see 2 more lovely ladies, and they were Cameron Diaz and Sandra Bullock. Now, they haven't confirmed anything, but I would really love to see that. And I just want to know who would be who in the movie.
Right.
I think that Jennifer Aniston, I think she could do a good Katie. I don't know. I see her, or Cameron Diaz. Cameron Diaz definitely as Regina George.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
After what movie was she in?
Bad Teacher.
Yeah. Whew, yeah, you could see her bad side, so I think she could play up that really well.
Yeah. I agree. I definitely can see Jennifer Aniston as Katie. She has that like nice girl next door thing,
Right.
and she can
Innocence.
Yeah, and then you can turn her into like sexy badass.
At the same time, she was pretty badass in Horrible Bosses.
You're right.
So
She
you
was.
can never.
And we're the Millers. Is that what? Meet the Millers.
We're the Millers.
We're the
We are the
I think that was
Millers.
it, yeah, right.
We're the
RV
Millers
run,
when
yeah.
she did that one scene.
Yeah.
Jennifer Aniston.
Can I ask you guys one quick question about that? I
Sure.
didn't see the original Mean Girls.
Oh.
But is there a reason
Oh,
that they're not
no.
recasting the old actresses?
Well, this is the mom's version of it. So in the original Mean Girls, it was like high school setting, girl drama type of thing. This is supposed to be like matured moms that are also like evil, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Mean moms.
Just affiliated.
So the other actresses weren't old enough, you mean? So it's like Rugrats all grown up, if you ever
Right.
saw that.
I tell you,
Well-
Joe, your homework is to watch Mean Girls and
Okay.
then
Yeah.
come back next
I'll add it to
episode
my
and give us
list.
your opinion.
Watch it. It's
Okay.
good.
Well, in more news for the stars, we have to have our celebrity news. And this is not, I wouldn't consider this news necessarily, but Kim Kardashian went platinum blonde, and I think it looks disgusting. I hate it. I'm not going to
Tell us
lie.
how you really feel.
Right, no. It's, okay, maybe
No.
not disgusting is like too much, but like I just do not like it. Because I really appreciate her like jet black, like sleek look. It looks really good on her. But I mean, everybody has to go blonde like at least once. So
I think I'll stick to my brunette here. No offense.
Oh no, it's fine.
All
I've
natural.
had brunette hair.
You have?
I have, but now I'm back. But yeah, Kim, I do not like Kim's platinum hair. Kim, change it.
You don't welcome her
If
into
she's
the
watching,
family.
I don't welcome her into the blonde family. She's out.
what do you think, Joe?
I mean,
Judge
you
her.
don't have to know anything about Kim Kardashian. I get to see the haircut and know it's bad. So it could be anyone. It looks bad. Sorry.
Right. I agree. Disgusting. Okay, so let's talk about some stuff on campus a little bit more. So we recently had a really, really big like drug bust at the U of I. It was actually an ecstasy bust. And it was 7 students who actually got arrested for 1 year of drug probing. The things that go on campus that no one knows, quote unquote. But I mean,
So we're not the only campus this has happened to.
of course not. Of course
It just
not.
conveniently happened on Unofficial, which cops are already
Totally
on
convenient.
high alert. So, I mean, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I guess they've been like tracking them for a while though.
I was wondering.
So
Yeah,
it's
like a year.
been, a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and one of the kids is in the engineering school here. I was like, oh, of course. What are you doing?
It's always, it's always the really, really smart ones. They're
it's
like
always the
always the
quiet
brains
ones,
of
too.
the operation. They know. They probably make, I wonder how much money they were making though. It's just like, it's probably bad, but like, I
A
really
lot.
have no question.
Online. It's out online.
Well,
I wish I knew
they
the
found like
exact
40
numbers.
pounds of ecstasy, so there has to be some income in there.
Some unreal amount.
It's like Breaking Bad.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
probably
it is
like
like
College
1,000.
edition.
Breaking a line out.
Breaking a line.
Okay, witty.
They're always looking for spin-offs, that show. But anyway, I wanted to ask you one thing about that. You said it was on Unofficial?
Yeah, it was around.
Was it
that
around
time.
Unofficial?
Just around that
Yeah.
time.
Okay, I was
I think it was the day before.
I wanna say it was the day
I want to say
before.
it was like Thursday or Friday.
Yeah.
I should know
wonder if
because
that
I
was
work at a news station.
what caused
but-
it. Like, that seems too ironic that happens.
Well, people get excited and they get they get
Well,
sloppy
and think
when
about
they're
it.
doing stuff
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
Well, think about it. All these, Unofficial is a big visiting time for, people coming
Oh, man.
from other areas. So they must have gotten a lot of money for that
That's-
weekend. And like you said, doing more cells.
That's a screwed up
That's
way to
what they
think about
said. Yeah, they said they were like preparing for Unofficial.
Yeah.
That's kind of unfortunate for them. I just feel like, how convenient would it be to be preparing for the biggest rush for your business and then you get busted by the police. And there's like no hiding it. Like 40 pounds, there's no hiding
It was in a
40
safe.
pounds.
I had to pry a safe open.
A safe.
At least they put it in a safe. They were being safe.
That's not smart. I would not hide drugs in a safe. I wouldn't tell you where I would hide drugs, but not a safe. Well, and a little technology news for you guys. So the Apple Watch is coming out. I personally think it looks really nice, but this watch is like way too expensive. First of all, the cheapest version of the watch, because they have different versions of it based off of like if you're a sports person or if you are more into the watch for style. But basically, the cheapest one is $350, and then it goes all the way up to about $1,100 for a watch. You can't even really function it without having an iPhone, because it kind of works in cohesiveness with your iPhone. So you have to already have an iPhone, which means you probably already dropped about $300, and then to get this watch, that's an additional $350. It does a nice amount of things. You know, we have the heart rate monitor. You've got like reminders. You can answer the phone. But I mean, it's a watch. What do you guys think? I think it just might be, I don't know, too much for a watch.
Yeah, I think it's way too expensive for a watch. That I feel like I could do that with my phone and like those sport fit bands. Like I have a Fitbit. I love it, so I wear that. So I don't really need the watch for it. I don't know. I think that's outrageous. I saw them. They look cool though.
They do.
But
they look very stylish.
Maybe not for that much.
It's too much of a luxury.
Yeah.
I mean, we should be able to function and do our daily activities without, you know, a smartwatch. I just...
We've been doing it for years now.
Exactly. So, I mean, an Apple can say all day, oh, this is going to enhance your life. It's going to make things easier. Yeah, they're going to make things easier, but at what point do we draw the line that we want technology to dictate the efficiency of our lives? Right. That's where I draw the line.
I hear you on that one. You don't want to walk in and say, here's my MacBook and my watch and my iPhone all in one. I bought it in one set. That's too much.
Like, I mean, Mariah too. I mean, we all have, you know, we always joke that we have Macs, we have our iPads, we have our iPhones, but I don't think I'll go as far as the watch.
Yeah. No watch for me. Well, just a really quick movie review. If you didn't know, Focus came out last weekend. It was an excellent movie. You should definitely go see it. Margot Robbie and Will Smith make an excellent pair. They have great chemistry on camera. It was wonderful. I loved every minute of it. I won't tell you exactly what it's about because I personally couldn't tell what the movie was all the way about from the previews, but it's really good. You guys should definitely go see it. And right now we have Hannah Butler with an interview for Relay for Life.
Hey guys, Hannah Butler here interviewing Amelia Bacall with Relay for Life. How are you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, so let's get started. Okay, so you are the director of, what is it, Colleges Against Cancer?
I'm the director of team recruitment for the Colleges Against Cancer leadership team.
Yeah. Okay, that's nice. And so
it's kind of a mouthful.
It is a mouthful, but it's a good cause, so it's worth it.
So true.
So what's happening this weekend is going to be the Relay for Life, right?
Correct.
What is that exactly?
Relay for Life is a fundraiser for the American Cancer Society. It's overnight, and the University of Illinois has an independent relay. It is this Saturday from 7 p.m. till 7 a.m., and it's going to be in the Armory. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be some activities, ceremonies. It's a good time.
Okay, and first for us all to know, how do you get involved with this exactly?
Registration is online at www.relayforlife.org/UofIIL, and it's a $10 registration fee, but the good news is that the $10 goes towards your personal fundraising. So once you sign up, you're already $10 towards the $100 minimum that you would need to raise in order to get the event t-shirt, but there is no minimum to relay as long as you pay the $10 registration fee.
Okay, perfect. So I can do that. I got that money. So we're going to take it personal here. So why are you specifically involved? Do you have any personal connections with this?
Well, my involvement with the American Cancer Society started when I was a sophomore in high school, and I was a team captain, and then when I was a junior, I joined the planning committee, and then when I was a senior, I was the event chair. So on quad day freshman year, I obviously looking for the American Cancer Society table right away, and I found Colleges Against Cancer, and I applied to be on the leadership team right when I was a freshman, and I was always on the team recruitment committee, so my job has always been to recruit as many teams and participants as possible, and I love being a part of such an amazing cause, and it's amazing people, and I can't wait for Relay.
No,
it's our showtime.
I have a lot of members in my family actually who have cancer. It's like cancer's everywhere nowadays. They're doing like absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
But I've heard before we started this that you guys have like a lot. Our chapter has like a lot of achievements. What kind of achievements have we done?
Well, we are the first Colleges Against Cancer chapter ever, and we have expanded over the years to about 400 other chapters. And over the last 15-ish years, when we started in 2001, and since we started, we have raised about $1.5 million for the American Cancer Society, which is amazing. And each year we recruit about 1,200 people to Relay for Life every year, which is also amazing. So I'm really proud of our accomplishments.
Yes.
And I'm really happy to be part of such an amazing, amazing cause.
I can't wait to see what we do this weekend. Do you want to say what time it was again one more time?
Yeah. Relay for Life is going to be in the Armory at 7 p.m.
Yes.
And it goes until 7 a.m. It's overnight to symbolize the cancer never sleeps. And we hope to see as many of you U of I students as possible. So
yes.
join the
Get
fight.
involved, guys. Thank you so much, Allie, for speaking with us
Thank you.
today.
So happy to be here.
Thank you, guys.